Good morning, dear students. Today, let me welcome to the 8th class students to this new session of English 2. And today we will start a new chapter. As we have been continuing about your English 2, today's chapter is also very important. And in previous chapter we discussed relative pronouns, and today's chapter is interrogative links. And before understanding these interrogative links and what are their concepts and how they create links, and particularly interrogative links, that we will discuss today. But before going to discuss about them, let's have a little concentration, and for that we should have Brahmanath. Therefore, please sit Siddha Vidhyana Mudra and have Brahmanath. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Relax. Dear students, let me again welcome you to this class. And today we will understand the chapter Interrogative Links. You see, in this title we have two different words. One is interrogative. We know about this word interrogative in our previous classes. Interrogative pronouns and adjectives we understood. As far as links are concerned, we understood in our previous class about relative pronouns. Relative means a certain pronoun, a word is functioning as a pronoun as well as functioning as a relative, or creates relation between two sentences or two phrases or clauses that we discussed in previous class, and several such instructions and their uses we understood, including their exercises. But today, as you see, this word talking about the links similarly to that creating the relations. We have links. That means we are creating links or relations between two clauses, you can say, two sentences, you can say. You can say one sentence and another clause, you can say. But you assume that we are joining two sentences, we are creating a link between two sentences using an interrogative words. An interrogative word. That means there are several interrogative words. Interrogative, as you know, that when we ask questions, they are called interrogatives. So, interrogatives are such words we use to ask questions. But here, the concept is same, but its uses are different. It is not going to create an interrogative sentence, but used as a link that has interrogative concepts. Let's understand about them. Let me write some words and then we can understand what are those words and how can we use them as links so that we can say interrogative links. Okay? Just wait. You see, here are some words written on the board. And these words are particularly called double-edged words. Double-edged words means we use such words to ask questions about various things, different things. And you also have information and knowledge about them. Okay? So you see, normally we ask questions using such words. Who? How? What, when, where, which, and why. There are several other words are also there, but let us discuss about them. and how they are used to have interrogative sentences, and after that we will understand how they are used as interrogative links. Okay, let's understand about them first. So when we are talking about who is often asking about a person. When we use who, we think to have some informations or we want some informations about a person. For example, who is your class teacher? Who did give you this book? Who was taking your English 2 class when you were in 7th class? Understand? Who is your best friend in your class? So these are several questions we have been asking about a person to someone to know about a person. And when these sentences are created, who is your teacher? We put a question mark at the end of the sentence because it is used to ask a question about a person. So similarly, next thing is how. How means when we talk about the process. When we talk about the process or the procedure, we want to know how. How do you come to school every day? Oh, I come to school every day, my boss. Understand? How can you read the book in 10 minutes? Yes, I can read because I read very speedily. So also, we use how to talk about the amount, the quantity, for countable and uncountables. How much money do you have in your pocket? Means when we are talking about money, it is an uncountable noun. How many students are there in your classroom, in your section particularly? My section in our class has 45 students. We are asking questions, how many, how much, and normal how is to ask about the procedure or the process. That means how. Clear? So similarly, what? So when we are thinking about to select something or to know about something, okay, we can use what? What's the name of your school? What color you like most? Understand? So, what's your name? What's your father? So, when we talk about the profession or something, a non-living thing or something abstract things, we use what? So, to point something. To point something. Understand? So similarly, when we use when to talk about the time. Understand? When do you go to school? Every day. When did you buy this new dress? Understand? So when we talk about the time, we use when. So similarly, we use where when we talk about the location. Where is your school? My school is near Nilakanteshwar temple. Where is the repairing shop? The repairing shop is in Ganesh market. Understand? So we are talking about the location. When we want to know about the location, we ask a question by using this word where. Understand? So similarly, which means there is a group of things, there are several things available in front of us, and we want to particularly select something, then we can use which. Which book do you like to read now? Here are the books. Which book you like? Whether you like poems, whether you like story, novels, understand? Or something else. Understand? So, suppose we have 3 different colors of pen. Which pen do you like? This pen I like. Understand? So when we need to select from a certain numbers, we use which. That means to identify a particular thing. Okay? So similarly, when we talk about why means why do you go to school every day? I go to school every day to attend my classes, to read the lessons and to attend my teachers' classes, to clarify my doubts, to develop knowledge. We go to school to learn. Understand? So similarly, why did not you come to the class yesterday? So I was suffering, so I could not come. So when we talk about the reason or the cause, we use such words to have questions, and the sentences we are creating, we are asking questions, are always end with a question mark. So these words particularly we need to have questions about different things, like about persons, procedures, pointing something, and about times, about locations, particular item from several things which are in front of us. And to know about the reason, we use these double-H words to have questions. But the question right now here, how these words are used as links. And when it creates links, the sentence does not end with a question mark. This is another point. When we use double-H words, that means interrogative words as links, here you see we have written the use of who, how and what at first to know how they function as interrogative links. They are interrogative words, double-H words, but their meanings also we understood. But how they are used as links, that we will understand. You see, these examples I have given. Who, I don't know who she was talking to. Here who means, it means a person. So but here it is not creating any interrogative statement. It is creating a link between two phrases, two clauses. I don't know. Who, here who, she was talking to. That means I don't know who she was talking to. Who was that person she was talking to? I don't know. That means. So here who is functioning as a link between two such clauses or phrases, you can say. So similarly, you see, can you guess? Can you guess? Who has done it? You see, you might be confused that this sentence is ending with a question mark, but this is not for who. This is for this can. We are making a statement using an auxiliary verb over here. Therefore, this who is asking about the person, and that is being questioned again by can. Can you guess who has done it? See now, here we used who as a link, but we used an interrogative word, that means double-H word, to know about the person. Similarly, you see how. I told you when we want to know about the process or the procedure, we need to use how. So look how I have done it. Look how I have done it. That means the way I have done it, you just see. Look, I have done it. Similarly, I told him how he could open the safe. You see, I told him how he could open the safe. Safe means the box. Understand? So here we want to tell the procedure. I told him the procedure to open the shelf. That means I told him how he could open the shelf yesterday, the past time. So we understand that here how is also despite a question word we used as a link, so they are called interrogative links. The interrogative words used as links. Okay, so let's see what is also an interrogative word and how we are using it as a link. Let's understand now. Tell me what she was talking about. Tell me what she was talking about. That means the matter she was talking about. Matter is a thing, therefore a subject she was talking about. Tell me. So when we want to particularly know about the subject and the topic she was talking about, we have used what? Tell me what she was talking about. So here I don't know what he told. I don't know what he told. So here what is it also used to talk about the topic, but as an interrogative word, but creating link between the clause phrases or the clauses. So we understood from these discussions that who, how and what are used as links, and they are the interrogative words, but functioning as links, therefore they are called interrogative links. Let's understand some other such words as we discussed here and the examples of using them as interrogative links on this book. Let's wait. Here you see we have written some other statements for when, where and which. When we want to know about the time, we use when. When we want to know about the location, we use when. When we know to identify a particular thing from several things, we want to use which. But how? They are used over here as interrogative links. That is our discussion, and let's understand about that. Okay? So you see, when. Tell me when you will be coming. Tell me what time you will be coming. That means, so here we are talking about the time, but here we used as a link. So it is an interrogative word, but functioning as a link that creates a relation between two phrases or two clauses. Therefore, it is called interrogative link. It doesn't create any interrogative sentence, but functioning as an interrogative link. Similarly, another example of when you see, I have no idea when she will marry. She will marry. I have no idea. That means the time, the age, that means the year, the month, the day, fixed when she will marry. I don't know. I have no idea when she will marry. Instead, so we are talking about a time. Okay? So, but functioning as a link, an interrogative link. Okay, so now see where. Where is used to know the location, the place. So now you understand. Do you know? Do you know? It's already a question. Do you know where he is going? Do you know where he is going? That means, do you know to which place he is going? That means here where is talking about to which place. So therefore, but instead of using to which place, we have used where to create the link between the two phrases, being an interrogative word, therefore it is an interrogative link. So similarly, let's understand another statement using where as the interrogative link. Let's understand. I can't tell where you can find him. I can't tell the place you can find him. I can't tell the location you can find him. That means I have no idea about the place you can find him. Whether it is his office, whether it is in market, whether somewhere else. I have no idea. That means I can't tell where you can find him. Understand? So here where is functioning as an interrogative link. It means you understand the location, the place. So similarly which. You see, I showed her which book she should buy. I told her, that means I identified her, I instructed her that the particular books she should buy. Because she is a student, what book is necessary for her, I told. That means there are several books available. Oh, this novel is important for you. The poems is important for you. Understand? Not the cinema pictures book. That means that is not necessary for you. I selected, I identified which books she should buy. So here which is used to identify. Understand? So similarly, another example is given for that. You just see. I have no idea which way they will be coming. Do you know which way they are coming? That means there are 3 ways to come to our school. We can come from this way, from south to north. We can come from north to south. We can come from west to east. There are 3 different ways to reach a particular location. So we are in confused that particularly which way they will be coming here. So he says, I have no idea which way. There are 3 ways. Which particular way they will be coming here, I don't know. I cannot tell because I have no idea. Understand? So here, which is functioning as an interrogative link, which is talking about a particular way. Several ways are there, but a particular way they will be coming, I have no idea. So we understood that how, when, where and which are functioning as interrogative links. Similarly, we have another such interrogative word, that means WH word, used as an interrogative link. That is why, let's understand with the examples right now. Here you see, we can use this word why as an interrogative link. As we know, why is used to ask the cause, the reason. For what reason? That means what cause? We use that, why did not you come to class yesterday? We used the reason. What is the reason for your absence in the class yesterday? The answer was, I was suffering, as I have told you. That was to create an interrogative sentence. But here why, the meaning is same, but used as a link. Therefore, we say it is an interrogative link. Let's understand from these examples. Tell me why you have done it. Tell me why you have done it. Oh. Here we try to understand the reason you have done it. You have done something. You have mistaken. Not mistaken. You intentionally did something. But you should not do this. So suppose you gave a kick to your friend. Your teacher saw you, asked you, tell me why you have done this, why you did this. So your answer can be, Guruji, he is often disturbing me. He is puncturing my cycle, and most times he is disturbing in the class and outside. Therefore, I kicked him. Can be the reason for that. Okay. So similarly, another example you see. I don't know why she is late. I don't know. Hey, why she is late? Sir, Guruji, I don't know why she is late. So here we find that here why is I don't know the reason. Reason of her late. Reason she is late. I don't know the cause. So here to talk about the reason we use this double S word why, and that means to talk about the reason, to ask about the reason or the cause of her late. Okay, so the sentence is I don't know why she is late. So here why is functioning not as a question word, but not to make any question, but to express a questionary statement to know the reason over here. But not creating a question sentence, but trying to know the reason for the effect. Therefore, they are functioning here as in both the sentences, the why is functioning to know the reason. And functioning as an interrogative links in both the sentences. Okay? And today we understood basically the uses of such double H words which we normally use to ask questions for different purposes. And now with several examples we understood how they are used as links, being interrogative words, so they are called interrogative links. And the exercises for this discussion we will have in next class. For today only this much. I wish you please go through carefully this, don't be in confused and try to understand. If you have any problems, if you can't understand anything, you can directly communicate with me, or in the doubt clearance class also you can ask me. I will clarify all your doubt. Anytime you can call me to clarify your doubts. But I wish every one of 8th students must watch this video and give your comments as well. Give whether you understood or not, whether you have clear understanding, whether you have confusion. In any statement, you can ask me personally with my phone, and I will positively help you, make you understand by phone as well. But give comments as well. And for today, only this much. Next class, we will try to understand the exercise. What exercise is 16th exercise. Up to last, we understood exercise 15. Relative pronouns and interrogative links will be exercise 16. We will discuss next class. Okay? And for that,